War is supposed to take forever. World War II, 6 years. The Vietnam War, almost 20. So explain to me how two countries somehow managed to start a war and finish it before you could even finish a pizza. No, seriously, 38 minutes? At that point, it's less of a war and more of a violently inconvenient meeting. So what happened? Well, we need to travel back to 1896, to a tiny island off the east coast of Africa called Zanzibar. Now today it's part of Tanzania. Back then, though, it had its own sultan. Think of him as the king, except sultan sounds way cooler. Unfortunately, he died. Now normally that's sad, sometimes chaotic, but not usually war speedrun levels of chaotic. Because Britain had already made a deal with Zanzibar years earlier. Officially, Zanzibar was still its own country. Unofficially, Britain had a very strong opinion on who got to be in charge. It was kind of like someone saying, "I'm not telling you what to do," while very much telling you what to do. Britain already had someone they wanted to become the next sultan. Simple. Except someone else had a different idea. A guy named Khalid bin Bargash basically walked into the palace and said, "I'll take it from here." And Britain immediately responded with the diplomatic equivalent of, "Who asked you?" They sent him an ultimatum. "Leave the palace, step down, do it before 9 a.m. tomorrow, otherwise we're declaring war." Now let's just appreciate how confident Britain was here. Imagine texting someone, "If you don't move out of your house by tomorrow morning, I'm bringing battleships." That's basically what happened. So what did Khalid do? Did he surrender? Did he negotiate? Did he quietly disappear into the night? No. He doubled down. He barricaded the palace, gathered around 3,000 soldiers and supporters, rolled out a few cannons, even had a royal yacht sitting in the harbor. From his perspective, he probably thought, yeah, we've got a chance. They did not have a chance. 9 o'clock arrives. No surrender. Britain waits for about 2 minutes. Then, boom. The war begins. And honestly, calling it a war is being incredibly generous. The British had modern warships, weapons, and professional soldiers. The palace was mostly made of wood, which turns out isn't ideal against exploding metal. Within minutes, the palace catches fire. Cannons are destroyed almost immediately. The royal yacht gets sunk. Buildings start collapsing. People flee in every direction. And the Sultan? Well, he made what historians would probably describe as a business decision. He ran straight out the back of the palace, found refuge at the German consulate, and just like that, the man Britain wanted gone was gone. 38 minutes after the first shots were fired, the shooting stopped. History's shortest recorded war. But wait, if it was that one-sided, why is it even called a war? Couldn't we just call it a really aggressive eviction? Turns out, both sides officially declared war. Both sides exchanged fire. It just happened that one side had enough firepower to flatten the other before most people could finish breakfast. And here's the craziest part. Britain got exactly what it wanted. They installed the Sultan they preferred. Mission accomplished. 38 minutes, thousands of rounds fired. A palace destroyed, a ruler overthrown. An entire country's future changed. History is weird. Sometimes it changes over centuries. Sometimes it changes before your coffee gets cold.